Last month, I decided to run away to Costa Rica for 7 days. Okay, technically it was a fully planned trip, but it always feels like I'm running away from something. Maybe responsibilities, maybe choices I have to make, or maybe it's running towards something, but it's something that I can't really define. I've always been a searcher of truths, a searcher of signs, synchronicities. Everything in nature means something to me. It's very existential. And I'm looking for these signs because I'm constantly asking the universe if I'm on the right path, if what I'm doing in life is right. And I almost want confirmation. And although I could do this from the comfort of my home, even though I do it every day, I find that it sounds rather boring than to look for signs in the jungles and beaches of Costa Rica. And being the fairly spiritual person that I am, I thought that I would almost hear my spirit guides while walking on the black rock beaches of Costa Rica, whispering in my ear, Hetal, your purpose in life is ... Or maybe a macaw will fly up towards me and give me that look, that all-knowing look. And honestly, I thought that would happen. Being in another country, it's a whole nother experience. And I do believe that nature is one of the world's greatest teachers, but I was naive for thinking that I would get all of my problems solved just by getting on a plane and flying for a few hours to another country. And that when I came back, I would know exactly what I would need to do. That I would know exactly what my purpose is. But the problem was that I was doing way too much while I was in Costa Rica, while I was pretending like I was relaxing and clearing my mind and meditating. My mind was racing every minute. I think that the pressure that I was putting on myself was all too much. It was coming from within, all of that pressure, and no one was telling me what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing, even though I kind of wanted somebody to tell me. Because I think that's how I've essentially been living up until this point. Listening to everyone, my family members, my supervisors, my managers, on what I should be doing, and just kind of taking their word for it, saying, yeah, I should do that. That's what I've been trying to get away from. And although I did not come back an enlightened human being as much as I wanted to, I did learn a few things from the people of Costa Rica and the environment there. The number one thing that I learned was relationships are everything. When we first stepped into the resort, I felt this very familial feeling. Almost everyone working there were either family members or friends of family or very close friends. And I think that really gave me an understanding of what it's like to have true connection when you're working with somebody. I think that's what we really want in our day-to-day working lives, to have relationships with the people that we work with and build partnerships, rather than having this hierarchy where you have a manager and an executive director and those people are superior to you. Most people that work there for several years. I mean 10, 20 years. And when I asked them if they like their work, everyone was quick to say, yes, this is amazing. Number 2 is find passion in the little things. There was one night where we had a guide drive us up to the top of a mountain to see a sunset. And it was the most amazing, expansive sunset that I have ever seen. The guide that took us up, he goes up probably 3 times a week and has been doing this for years. And he is amazed each and every time. It doesn't get old. I asked him, does this ever get old? He said, no, never. Each sunset is different. I remember asking him if he's ever traveled outside of Costa Rica, and he said no. He's never really had the urge to. And I can imagine why. I mean, Costa Rica is beautiful. And seeing sunsets like this, why would you ever want to leave? Number 3 is abundance is all about love and energy, not money. There was one individual named Miguel, and he owned a restaurant named Don Ramiro's. He was the most passionate, loving, caring person. He picks his groceries up every day that he has specific reservations. So he might only have 4 people at his restaurant, and he will only buy the amount of food for those 4 people. But he will make that experience for those 4 people the most amazing and beautiful, self-crafted, personalized experience. You can tell that this man was so grateful for everything that he has, and no cell in his body was greedy. He was happy just having 2 people come and dine with them at the restaurant. And I wish I took a video of him in the kitchen dancing and singing while he was cooking, because to me that's abundance. That energy that he is able to provide for himself and his family and his guests, I feel like that just means so much more than money. Number 4 is gratitude. I think every time that I go to a foreign country and I see the people living there, I feel a sense of community and gratitude, because these people, they may have not traveled the world, they may have not earned all the money, but you can clearly see in their eyes that they are grateful to be happy and alive and to be able to eat fresh food and earn money to support their family. This is really what life is about. Number 5 is work hard, but do it together. I want to highlight this group of worker ants that we witnessed all throughout the resort. It was amazing to see, because you'll see one line of ants without any material, and then another line of ants going this way with blades of grass, pieces of wood, just a bunch of little things that they are carrying that are probably 100 times heavier than they are. And they're all working together. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything like this in nature, but it was the most organized and group-oriented thing that I've seen just out in the open. And I think it's just a huge lesson of what all you can do when you're able to work together in this organized fashion and build a colony, build an empire, build a company, build a nonprofit. You know, it could be anything. And doing things together is really how you get things done. And I think all of these lessons that I've learned culminates into this Pura Vida lifestyle that Costa Ricans live. There wasn't a day where I didn't hear Pura Vida. And within this lifestyle, you've seen people live long, happy lives. And I think Costa Rica is all about that, living a pure and healthy lifestyle without greed, with gratitude, and with love. So, although I did not come back from Costa Rica enlightened, these lessons have been so important coming back. If you've been to Costa Rica, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What was your experience like? And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.